Welcome back. My name is Amit Kumar, and we are going to continue our last lecture. So, what we have learned in our last lecture is, if you see this one, this is my last two video. So, what is my scenario? So, that we are going to solve is, we are just trying to bring data from one Redshift account to other Redshift account. Okay, this is my scenario. So there is one Redshift account that is we have created in geographical location origin in US, and the other Redshift account that is in India. So we are planning to bring this table from US to India, and then we want to do some join and all. That is the other things. So my main part is to bringing this table from here to here. So there is 3-step process. First step will copy data from US Redshift to US Redshift and upload into S3, right? This one. Second is we have already configured S3 replication. So means as soon as you will drop the data into the S3 account, S3 bucket, data will populate into our India S3 bucket, right? So this two step we have already done. So today we are going to perform this third step and automate this whole process. Okay. So I'm not going to take much time in this because we have already done this type of work. Like what we have done, like we have we have already created the video to upload data from S3 to Redshift. So if you want to understand clearly, you can do that. You can go and watch my previous video in my YouTube channel. So I will give the link in this video description also. Okay. So quickly we'll go and configure this part, remaining step third part. Okay. And don't forget to subscribe this channel. Here you will get this type of scenario that we are facing in real time, and whatever the problem you are facing in my real time problem, that I'm just trying to solve that problem in video, and it will help you people as well. Okay. So let me show you that this is the last two video. Copy Redshift table from one account to other account. This is just I have configured here cross region replication, the second part, and this is the first part we have done. Means we are bringing data from one Redshift account to S3. So this is done. This two part is done. So I will show you what is my source bucket. So this is my Lambda, and this is my source bucket. Okay, this is my source bucket. I will bring data from. I already brought data from Redshift to here, and what is data? Data is NBA. Okay. So now already have, this is my first account, this is my second account. In my second account means this target account. This is my target bucket. Okay. So first step and second step is already completed. In the third step, I want to enable the event first. Event means as soon as this type file will come here, nb_USA, my Lambda function will trigger, and that Lambda function will copy this data into Redshift table. Okay. So on fly also you can create a table, but I just want to create a table first in Redshift. So I don't want to create the table using Lambda function. So what I will do, I already have the table structure, right? So this is my table structure. I will copy this one and I will create in target. Okay, this is my Redshift. This is table available. And if we will go here, and what we will do, we will go to query editor, right? This is the query editor, and this is the version 2. This is clip it, look and feel is good, no problem, anything you can use, right? This is connection will make, connect to database, and okay, we'll go with temporary database name. You can create dev. Okay, or we can use recent connection. Last time we might have used, right? So no connection is there, right? So no problem, we'll create new connection. with temporary credential. We'll give database name as dev, and username was AWS user, and we'll connect. Okay. So this is connected. So you can see we have multiple table here, but we don't have the NBA table, right? So we'll create the NBA table here. In the public schema, database is already dev. We selected and while login only we selected the database dev and this public schema. This is my table name NBA. So let me run it. Okay. So this is done. So if you see this is NBA, and if you select here, we'll not get any data. Obviously, just now we have created, right? So we don't have any data. The data we have to bring into, or basically we'll keep the name as a NBA underscore US. That is more relevant because this is the data we are bringing from the US account. Okay. This is done. I will remove this table. I will delete this, drop this table. Now, if we select here, there will be no data. Let's start from NBA US. This is easy. We already have performed this task, but I want to just connect the dots every here and there. So I just want to implement all the things. I want to show you that if you automatically how you can do all those things. So here there is no data, right? There is a query table, nothing is there, right? Obviously there's no way created, right? So now we have the data, this one. So we will create one Lambda. Let me create the Lambda, or I guess I already have the Lambda created. Okay, load S3 Redshift. Okay, this is the Lambda. I will use this Lambda only. I will just make a little bit change. So this is my Redshift account, role, and S3 bucket is changed now. So S3 bucket is what? Redshift US. That is fine. I will replace here. Okay, and then environment and all everything's fine. So this is bucket. This is automate. I will not going to use this two line because this is hardcoded line. I'm going to use from event, but for testing purpose, I'll just trying to use this hardcoded value, and I'll deploy and test it here. Once it will working fine, then I'm going to use this event part. Okay. Then what is my file path? File path will be go here and copy URL, and paste here. Okay, so this is my copy S3 URL. Okay, this is my file path. So this is my file. So I will keep this one. Okay, and I will just remove. This is not required. This is my source bucket. This is my file path, and I prepared one S3. So we know copy command, right? What is the copy command? Copy table name, and then we have to give from. This is S3 path we have to provide here. So S3 path I'm giving here, S3 path, and then second parameter is S3 role. So S3 role we have to give here. Okay. So this is S3 role dev. So this one role I have associated in my Redshift cluster. That only we have to do. How to do all those things that already we have discussed. So I don't want to truncate because I just simply there's no data. I don't want to truncate. So if whatever the query you want to write, you can write it. But I just want to perform this copy command. And what is my table? Table is NBA US. NBA underscore US. So that is fine. So everything is done. There is no problem. There should be no problem. And we'll deploy it. And we'll test it. Test. Okay. obviously we'll get error, right? So what is error? Saying that function name input credential. Okay, so credential, why we are using credential? Where is the credential? Okay, we are using credential here. Credential is here. Import from setting. Okay, this is credential change to Redshift credential. Okay, fine. That is fine. Little bit change might be. So Redshift credential, or otherwise I will just change here on credential. So otherwise, other way to change in many places. To change in one place, that is good. So this is fine now. We'll deploy it. And we'll test it. Okay, so now this time NBA load, it failed with some check. Okay, there is some problem while loading data. So this is saying that still error we have to see. Okay, so we'll go here and we'll see. While loading the data, we might have not given some what you called separator or something. So we'll see here, select star from still load. We'll see the error here. That and all is fine. We'll get this type of error, right? So we have to go and debug. So this is name, varchar, column length is this one. Do okay. You can see here by default when you copy data from Redshift, even if you are unloading data, it is unloading in the form of pipeline delimiter, right? So you can see this delimiter is pipeline, and but we have not given any delimiter here while copying data. So we have to give, okay, we have given comma, so we have to give this pipeline delimiter. So what we have learned, when you copy data from S3 to, means when you are unloading data from S3 to Redshift to S3, then that by default is giving me this one. Okay, pipe delimiter. So that is fine. So we are ignoring the header, and this is also not required because it's not this. So I will just remove this one. Deploy and test. Okay, now you can see this is, we are getting the message as success. Now we'll go and see data inserted into table or not. Select it and run it. Okay, it's running, it's taking some time, and you can see we are having 458 row, that is equal to my source table. Okay, this source table data we brought into target table, means from one Redshift account to other Redshift account. So everything is ready. So I need to connect the missing dot here. So what is little bit we're missing? We have to automate this part. So this is my S3, this is my Lambda. I will add a trigger. So what trigger you have to add? You have to add S3 trigger, and then S3 trigger we have to mention the bucket. So where is the bucket? Bucket name is this. Okay. Okay. This is fine. So all event, no, I just want to put whenever some item is coming here in that bucket, and prefix you want to give or suffix. So yeah, if you want, we can give the suffix also or prefix also, because might be you are uploading multiple file here, means the different type of file, but I want to copy data for NBAUS only. So I will just prefix it with NBAUS. Or if there is same type of file is coming here, so you don't need to give the prefix NBAUS. You want to give the suffix, so give it, no problem. That is 00 or leave it, no problem. And then add it. Okay, so we'll test this one is working fine or not. What I will do, I will just truncate the data from here, and I will try to upload the file. Truncate. I wouldn't truncate. It went up. Okay. Truncate table name, run, truncate done. So we'll see if the reason data is there. Okay, no data. So I'll just trying to upload and we'll see it is working or not. This that whatever I configured event trigger is working or not. So I will just put data. Where should I put this one? Move in same bucket. Choose anything. Move. This is done. So we need to see our Lambda has triggered or not. We'll go to monitor. I will watch log. Okay, just now it. Okay, this is the one I believe. So trend, then we'll go and see the data has inserted or not. No, this one. So it is not inserted. Why? Because we need to see there is the same Lambda or different one. NBUS, it is showing it has run, but maybe it is the old log 628, this 632. Let me upload one more time. Might be, or it is running, or don't know why it didn't run. So trigger obviously. So how many log is there? Okay. There are too many log. So S3 Lambda. So last log is load S3 Redshift. Last log is 628. Might be my Lambda is not triggering. It means because I've given the suffix or that is wrong, or I'm just using the put command. Okay, so choose. I will just check it, no problem. 628, the last Lambda. Now we'll wait. We'll see now. Okay, you can see here we don't have, we're not receiving any log. So quickly I will change my this S3 Lambda setting. You can go to S3 and I will quickly remove. I'll go to property and I will edit my trigger. Okay, that trigger we have added, right? That we can see here also. Edit. I will just put here all things, copy, post, copy, upload. Might be this upload command. Okay, or let me just select all this one. That's fine. So change. Okay, now I will go here and upload some file here, SAM file. Where is the file? Okay, so move extension. Move. No, so it is not running. Might be it is taking some time to show the log. Sometime it will log will arrive in few with some or some problem with my prefix. No, the prefix NBUS only, right? or some of the MB_US. So we'll just go here in property. Okay, let me run it. Obviously there's no data, so we'll go and remove prefix also, or I will just see if there is a mistake I have done in prefix. Did NB_user correct? What is the file name? Okay, let me remove the prefix also. Okay, that and all you can check. We can check later. Otherwise, fine. So might be this is suffix only, right? This is prefix means you have to give the folder name. Oh, that's fine. So there we don't have any folder, so we don't have to give this one. You can see the underscore things, this forward slash thing. So we don't have to give anything because we don't have the prefix. Actually, we can give the suffix, but we don't have the prefix. So I have removed it and I have created this one again. Table change. Now it should work. Now I will, because if some folder might be there, let it be some folder inside this bucket. So that we can give it. This is just prefix suffix. Okay, that was the mistake I was doing. So just move it. That's fine. That one mistake we can do. Close it, and now you can see the 39, one more log came, and if you see here, data is loaded. Now we'll go here and run it. We have the data, correct? So now we have already, what we'll do, we have the data. So we'll go here and we'll remove this part, hard-coded part. So this is, I don't need this one. Don't need this one because this will get it from event. Okay, we'll get it from the event, deploy, and also I'll go to my first account and we'll trigger this job. We'll trigger this Lambda using CloudWatch. So we'll go to CloudWatch. Okay, here the CloudWatch log. We'll go to rules, and okay, no problem. The same things. I changed to event bridge, and we'll create one rule. Okay, there's no rule, so we'll go here and create rule, and we'll name it US India Redshift. That's fine. This is whatever things you want, you can write, and you want to schedule it every day, or you can use the cron job also. Even you can use the event pattern also. Okay, there are two ways to schedule the event. So using an event pattern and using schedule. So we'll use schedule. So if you want to do every day, it will run one time, or every 1 hour it will run. So you can use a fixed rate, and you can just write 1 hour. So here hourly job, every hour it will run, or one day at one time. Or if you want to run now only, right? Means if you want to run daily, daily 10 o'clock, daily 10:30, or daily some weekly. So you can write the cron expression also. You can go here and you can find out how to write the cron expression. So you can go here and search here what is the meaning of. First will be the minute, second will be hour, third will be that day of month. This is month, year, and then all. So you can go here, and there is sample example they already have given. So let's suppose that I want to run at 10 o'clock. Okay, so this will be run at 10 a.m. UTC every day. So you'll find whatever the suitable things is there. Let's suppose that I want to run at 10 a.m. only, 10 a.m. UTC every day. So what you have tried using cron job is 0, 10, star, question mark, star. Okay, so we'll use cron job only. 0, okay, then 10, star, question mark, and star. So you'll get here also, see, every day. Next 10 trigger also we will receive here. So 10 a.m. it will run. That is your requirement. What time you want to load data from Redshift. Let's suppose that data only loading to Redshift at 10 a.m. So after 10 a.m. you want to run your job. So you can run after 10 a.m. so that it will take data from your US account and load into India account. So I'm just configured at 10 a.m. run it. And then here in the Lambda, we have tried our own Lambda. What is my Lambda? My Lambda is US, India, this one. Okay. And then we don't want to keep this tag and all, so create it. So once you will add this event bridge or rule, you'll come here in your Lambda. There's nothing is there in add trigger. So refresh it, you'll get the trigger here now. Okay, this is trigger. So automatically 10 a.m. your Lambda will run. Okay, this Lambda will run and will bring data from your US Redshift account, and it will place it into this S3. As soon as this data will come into S3, we have configured the replication rule that will copy this data from one S3 account and will bring into other S3 account. Okay, here. And once data will come here, we have configured the event trigger, and that event trigger will trigger the event of this Lambda. This Lambda will trigger and will insert data into India Redshift account. Okay, so that is my flow. So I will remove this one again. I will truncate this table again. Okay, truncate it. Nothing is there. Now I will just run manually because I don't want to wait till 10 a.m. right, or to automatically trigger. So first, just for testing purpose, I'm just triggering it. Okay, so let me trigger it, test it. So it is running it. So I'll just completing the part. It ran. So we'll go here and see file is there or not. So we received the file. Today's file is 16 February. So receive the file here. So now we'll go and check this file is we received in other S3 bucket or not. So whether it's my S3 bucket, this is my S3 bucket in India account. We'll see there. This is the other AWS account. So we'll see here. So we received here also. So this it came here and it might trigger my S3 Lambda because we already have configured this event. So it will run this one and we'll see we received the data or not. Okay. So still we have not received. So might be my Lambda is running. So we'll go here and we'll see what is the event. What is this CloudWatch? And my CloudWatch will go here and see the log if might be got some error. Okay, my Lambda ran, but it is giving error saying that, okay, this is my event. After the event, it's saying that, okay, event resource bucket. Okay, we are not able to find out the resource bucket. So this is my code mistake. We'll see why, because I want to see the bucket name. Okay, bucket is where resource. Oh no, we have to take the record, right? In the record, a 0 element, then we'll go to where it is. First is done resource. Bucket name is here. Here's bucket. So no, this is a mistake. So we'll go here and clear that one. We'll replace with right S3. This is the correct one. Actually, we missed here S3 part. That and all, you don't have to make mistake because I have not used Notepad. I'm just searching into pretty JSON, so this is obviously will miss, right? So that is bad idea. We have to go in Notepad and find out correct way, correct part, key and value pairs. That's fine. So this is fine now. We'll deploy it, and we'll just refresh and check it. Everything deploy correctly or not. This is fine. This time it will run. So I will not going to test this one by moving this one. So I will directly run. I will just delete this part. And we'll delete this also. I know this is going little long, but no problem. If I got this error, people might not get error because I solved all the error, whatever error I got. So in the might be we are spending more time here, but once you will practice, you will not you will see the time is this only. So it's fine, right? So it is uploaded into S3. Okay, and it should upload into this S3 also because we have set up the replication rule. .54, just not this one uploaded. And then we'll go here and see the log. This time at least you should not fail. Okay. Okay, see this is fine now. So we'll go here and we'll select and run. So receive data. So that's all. So just I will in summarize in just 1 minute. So what we are doing is we have to bring the data from AWS Redshift account to other AWS Redshift account. So this is the copying table from one account to other account. So what is the 3 step? First step is we will load data from one Redshift account to S3, and will configure replication rule. So as soon as you will upload data into one S3 account, it will upload into other S3 account. And once S3 account once the data will come into S3 account, we have it created the event trigger, and that trigger will trigger and it will run my Lambda, and that Lambda will copy data from here to here. So this is done. So there is other method also. That other method is copying snapshot, and there is one more method called data sharing method. Data sharing facility is not available in my DS2 this type of cluster. If you see, this is my S3, and we are just using, if you go to the cluster, and which cluster, what cluster we are using DC2 large. So in the DC2 large, data sharing is not available. So if you go to the log, so data sharing Redshift, and see cross account region. But the problem here is it will work, data sharing, it will work in some other cluster, RAC or something. So it won't be available in my Redshift cluster. Okay, this is data sharing option is also there. So I will create one RAC cluster, and I will show you this part also. So thanks for watching. If you like it, please like it and share it